And we're live. Welcome, fellow traders. I'm the Barbarian trader, and today we'll look at the latest price action that Bitcoin done in the last days. Also, we'll look at key support and resistance and what needs to happen to get bullish from here. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and let's dive in. First, let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, so this is BYBIT 4-hour chart, and what we can see here. First of all, in the last few days, Bitcoin painted a descending triangle. All right, so we have the top here, we have the bottom here, and the next top with the recent pump. All right, and the bottom here. So why I call this video the battle for 6,500, because this level is such an important level. As you can see, the Bitcoin price got stopped exactly on this orange diagonal of resistance. So we have this top, okay, resistance, resistance, and now, okay, price is testing this again as resistance. But what we can see, before we talk this descending triangle and what can happen, okay, the bullish version, the bearish version, all right, what we can see, we have a bearish divergence, all right, so the price is making lower lows and the RSI is making higher highs. All right, so we have a bearish divergence on 4 hours. So be very careful. Don't get carried away, okay, by the recent pump, because with this bearish divergence, we might test the lower levels, and also we'll talk about this. So what needs to happen now? Let's talk first, okay, what needs to happen to get bullish from this moment on. All right, first of all, the bulls must break this diagonal of resistance, break this, close above, test this as support, okay, and start to make higher highs. In that moment, okay, this pattern could be invalidated, but not even then, it will not be 100% invalidated. Why? Because let's say the Bitcoin can pump even higher, all right, but then it will just make another, it will still be a descending triangle. Make sense? All right, let's continue. So as long as the price is holding this blue diagonal support, all right, so even if we'll fall from here, okay, and the price is holding this diagonal support, there is a chance for the price to move up. And later we'll look at the weekly chart where we have few stronger signals, and we'll talk also about those. Okay, so as long as this is holding a support, we might see a move up. But keep in mind that the US dollar is falling and Bitcoin got a lot of price suppression because of the latest news, all right? And especially now with such a low volume, okay, such investors, they are not coming here, okay? Don't dream on that, because it's still not regulated. Many exchanges are still have a lot of problems, and it's still debatable, okay, if it's still a good area to go full in, all right? You can start to do dollar cost average from here, because 15,500, 16,500 is still a good level, all right? But be very careful. So, and it is possible with such a low liquidity in the market, it is possible to see a pump up, okay? And we'll discuss this on weekly. So for the moment, bears are in control for now. As you can see, Bitcoin price got a rejection from this area of resistance. Okay, until Bitcoin is not reclaiming this area of resistance, there are very small chances for this to go higher. Okay, I think we had the CME gap 16,500. So practically they go close the gap, and we'll see from here. All right, let's talk about this bearish pattern, descending triangle, and we can see what targets can have, and then we'll go on weekly and we'll talk about bullish signals. All right, so if this descending triangle will play out, we might expect, let's see if we extrapolate this. All right, okay, of course it doesn't look good. Okay, all right, let's do something else. Let's do, all right, usually the middle always is playing out, and guess what? The estimated target, okay, for the middle of descending triangle could be close to 2019 high. So guys, if you see a dump, I think this area, it will be a very strong area support, 2019 high. All right, so 13,920. Let me increase the size of this. All right, so in case of a dump, we can look for this area of support. All right, okay. Now, if the bulls, all right, here inside this triangle, you can still play some trades. It is possible if we have a dump. I mark this horizontal green area support. If we see a dump, okay, it is possible from this diagonal to have a bounce, okay, and from this green horizontal support. And probably here, you can take a long position or just buy a little more on spot and then sell on the next resistance. Okay, again, this is not a financial advice, it's just my opinion and my view of the market. So, all right, now we have here a few problems for a strong pump up. Okay, let's say we'll have a pump. Maybe we can see a swing failure pattern with previous local highs. All right, so if the Bitcoin will pump, maybe it will make a fake break of those two diagonal resistance and then dump below. All right, so either on this one or the next one. But the biggest problem is just above, because we have June low, all right, which now it's act as a huge resistance. So anything from 17,500 up to 18,200, it's a very strong resistance. Okay, so the bulls must come with a huge amount of volume and push this through this resistance. And then, yes, once we flip this area, this red horizontal area of resistance, in support, then we can look for, I think we can look even for 23 to 27,000, and I'll show you in a second. All right, so let's switch to weekly chart. And here what we can see on weekly chart, okay, on higher time frames, okay, from the macro perspective, we have few bullish signals. We have this falling wedge, all right, so we have this falling wedge, and what else we have? We have a big bullish divergence, okay, so lower lows, higher lows. All right, so on weekly we have a bullish divergence, we have this falling wedge. Now, if this week will close with a nice green, and I talked about this in my previous video, all right, if this week will close with a nice green candle, and I will prefer to see a strong green candle up, even it will come to the resistance and it will get a rejection, something like that, no problem, because in this way weekly can paint, okay, a Morningstar doji, and this is a very bullish signal. Combine with this bullish divergence, with a Morningstar doji, and with this falling wedge, bulls can get in control pretty nice. All right, I know everybody's panicked now, but you know what Warren Buffett said: be greedy when others are fearful. Okay, don't be 100% greedy, be just 20%, 30% greedy, okay? Leave some money also for lower targets, because guys, I strongly recommend you to watch this video, because here I show you a lot of signs, okay, that Bitcoin will dip under 10K, and I think it will reach 5,000-6,000, okay? Probably next year. And watch it with an open mind, and then you'll make your own opinion. All right, so what you can see now, for the moment, the bottom of this falling wedge is holding a support, okay? We have not made lower lows, and we have to see again how this will close. But in order to create this Morningstar doji, we want to see this week candle, not next week candle, this week candle close with a bullish candle, strong bullish candle, all right? I would prefer to see it maybe close to this cluster of resistance where we have weekly point of control. Okay, so here we have weekly point of control at, let's see, at about 20,000, yeah, also the psychological level. So who knows? Okay, don't exclude that. I know that you hear people talking about 10K or something. Yes, I'm extremely bearish on Bitcoin long term, but we cannot ignore the signs, okay? Again, always behave as a trader, okay? Not as a gambler. Don't go short here, don't go low, don't take risks, unnecessary risks with high leverage or something like that, hoping that you'll catch the right move, okay? Because guys, I don't know if you saw on the exchanges, there is slippage. This is a sign that there is not so much liquidity in the market, okay? So only if this week will close with a bullish candle. Otherwise, who knows? Maybe we can stay for another week or two here and do a BART, okay, pattern, who knows? And they test again this diagonal of resistance. Anyway, let's look for the targets, okay, if this falling wedge will play out. So, all right, let's go here and we do like this. So a possible estimated target, okay, could be somewhere around 25,500. So in this way, we can see a swing failure pattern with the previous high, okay? Sorry. Okay, there you go. So we could see a swing failure pattern, and only then it will start to dump. Okay, because this one it's matching very well with, I will show you immediately, with this chart that I presented yourself so many times. Okay, this is monthly chart, this is monthly logarithmic chart, and as you can see, monthly just confirmed this rising wedge. Okay, so we can expect this area, but as I told you, I recommend you to see that recommended video with Bitcoin at 6K. All right, so it is possible another retest, because here we have 200 moving average. So why I'm extremely bearish? Here we made a kiss of death. So this is 200 moving average weekly. We dump, test the resistance, we make lower lows and close below the previous low. Okay, so in this way, this pattern was confirmed. Okay, so even if we have some choppiness, it is very possible after that to continue much lower. Okay, but for the moment, if this falling wedge will play out, the target we can expect probably a retest of 200 moving average weekly, a close of Bollinger Band, of the top of the Bollinger Band that I was talking again and again in my previous videos. I know, guys, charting it's repetitive, all right, but as boring as it is very useful. So just an advice, stop scrolling through videos hoping that you'll see, okay, I see this target, I understand what is the video about, and then you don't understand the full meaning of the video. All right, anyway, top of the Bollinger Band of weekly is 24,500, and 200 weekly moving average is 24,000. And then we have this previous high. So it is possible, if this one will play out, to see this area tested. Okay, so if you want, also, okay, if you ask me, should you go short from here? Okay, of course, it's just my opinion. I will not go short from here. Even if it will go lower, the risk reward is very bad. Okay, because if this one will start to pump, okay, let's take the measurement tool. So if it will start to pump from here, it will go here, it's 50%. Okay, but if it will dump, it will be maybe 10-15%. So risk reward is horrible for a short position. Better just to wait for key support areas, and only then you can fire a short. And if you miss this area to go long, probably don't chase the market. Okay, because we can have a lot of volatility here. And guys, if you want to join our VIP trading group and see our trades, how we open the trades, where we take profits, where we go short, where we go long, you have the link in the description below. Okay, so you are welcome to join our VIP trading group. So now let's go back to 4 hours. All right, so let's draw a conclusion. Okay, and guys, don't forget, right after this video, okay, so really don't forget to subscribe, because right after this video I will have the next video, this one, where I will go in detail on smaller time frames. We'll discuss price targets in this area, support, resistance, okay, with price levels, price prediction. So we'll have a lot of goodies, okay, where you can get some very sweet trades. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe and watch this next video. All right, in conclusion, we have this falling wedge. Okay, for the moment we have resistance here. All right, let me make it red. We have support on this blue diagonal of support. All right, okay, doesn't matter. Okay, this horizontal channel of support. All right, where it is possible to fire along, but you know guys, once if this blue diagonal of support is lost, it's a little risky. What is possible? Yes, to have a dump, a fast dump, to just dip below and then start to move again above. All right, so if you manage your own risk, maybe it's possible to fire a long position here. Okay, and then of course we'll have support, but if the price is coming back here, 15,400, it is very possible this descending triangle to play out, and the target, the average target for this one, it's on 14,200, somewhere here, and the main support, okay, is 13,920. Again, don't forget, we have this bearish divergence on 4 hours. Above resistance, we have this huge resistance from June low, okay, because June low bounced so strong from that place, so probably it will give a very strong rejection from this point. So probably here could be possible to fire short. Again, it's not a financial advice. Maybe if we'll see the price moving up, okay, take the liquidity above, the stop losses from the latest guys who go short on this market, and only then swing failure pattern and crush them again. All right, so again guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, because you will be updated every time I will make a video. All right, keep an eye on this falling wedge, okay, how it will behave. If this one will hold the support, if this area will hold the support, this is on weekly, 15,280 must hold the support. Next strong support, 2018, okay, 2019 high. We have a bullish divergence, we have a falling wedge, so we have the ingredients for a nice pump. But first, let's see how this week will close, because guys, it will be time. And again, I will do my best to do as much live videos to keep you updated, okay, and we'll discuss more about this. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, trade safe. Barbarian out.